So in today's video, we are going to be looking at which players you should be taking from level 15 in Season Pass FIFA 23-1. There's a couple of things you want to look out for. It's not just the player card, it's their position and leagues. EA like to do a thing where every single one of these leagues will be chosen every single season. So 15 and level 30 will be the same sort of league of players. That's because when we get milestones or icon swaps, it's going to be these leagues that are used. Championship, Portuguese League, or Eredivisie Dutch League. So let's have a look at the first guy, who is going to be NaNNiK. He is a very good rounded CDM in terms of how he looks on the ball and as well as his height. As you can see here, he's got really good balance and agility with stamina. Great defensive awareness. If you don't know, the higher the defensive awareness, the better they are at jockeying. Jockeying is when you hold down L2 or left trigger on your controller and they hold the space. Problem is, he's English, which is not a problem, sorry, it's a good thing with chemistry, but the problem is being championship. There aren't many good players in the championship, and I don't think they're going to get crazy amount of special cards. So that is something to consider. The main problem for me is he plays CDM, and that's it. He has no secondary position, so you can't play him at centre mid. In chemistry, obviously you can change in game, and he's fine. But he looks like an okay choice. Really good work rates for a CDM, high and medium, which is a fantastic choice. Moving on to our French centre-back from the Portuguese League. So he is left-footed, medium work rate is not bad for a centre-back. 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. My only concern about this is the Portuguese League has some unbelievable defenders already at centre-back who probably cost about 1,000 coins max. So you've got to think to yourself, is this player going to be worth more than 1,000 coins on the market? Probably not. Depending on links, he can play left back though, but he's got 74 pace. Being 6'1" isn't too bad, but 74 pace at a left back isn't great. But we don't know how many good left backs we're going to get in terms of special cards from the Portuguese League. A couple of things I really like about this card is one, really good stamina and strength. Nice rounded defending, especially when you put a shadow on him. Really good balance for a defender. Agility is always normal. Reactions could possibly be better. But short passing is really good considering he has 3-star weak foot. I forgot what I was going to say there. In terms of traits, he doesn't have any traits, but it is a centre-back. But he is French, so he's going to help you with many things, as well as the English CDM as well, being those two nations. Is when we get milestones or objectives that need certain nations, you have this card. But I still think because he can play left-back, he's not going to help you. Right-back isn't going to help you. If he was quicker, say he had 80 pace, for example, I'd be probably likely to take this card. But I think for that reason, I'm not going to. That leads us on to our last one, and this is my choice. I know you're thinking right back, 82 pace, not great. But Eredivisie, he's a right back. Dutch, so he's going to get good chemistry because it's the same league. The same as the Championship CDM, the English guy. They got the good chemistry for that. But this guy has high work rates, which means he's going to be very attacking if you need someone to help attacking. Not the greatest skill moves or weak foot, but he can play right wing back, which is what you'd expect, but he can also play CDM and centre back. So he is 6'1", the same height as the French centre back, but he's quicker. He has much better passing stats in terms of long pass, short pass, actually better defending, really good jumping, and agility and balance is very close for somebody who can play centre back. Even if you dropped him into CDM, imagine this card as a CDM. I know the passing ain't great, but again, we can put chem style on it. This card looks so much better as a CDM if you needed him. Again, we don't know what players we're going to get in the future, but in terms of Eredivisie objectives or Dutch objectives, this guy is just so versatile that he can play in any of those positions. I could see this card being about 15k on the market, depending on what position you put him in, of course. But as a centre-back, he's got very similar vibes to Timber. I know the Dutch League has really good centre-backs already. But in terms of CDM, I think they are lacking in the Dutch side of it and the Netherlands side of it, sorry. So in terms of chemistry for that, that is huge. And that is something to really consider with these because these are going to be objectives for the future with milestones or with icon swaps or the World Cup swaps when we get them or any promo swaps. For someone that you can just get for playing the game, he's my choice. I do think the CDM is also a very good choice as well because, again, he's got good links. But it just depends how many special cards we're going to get. Because you have to remember, Championship don't get Player of the Month. Liga NOS or Portugal La Liga do not get any Player of the Month. Whereas Eredivisie do. So you're going to have a really stacked special team. And then eventually you don't need to take Eredivisie. You can go take another one of these two leagues. But let me know in the comment section down below which card is really tempted to take by you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you love FIFA 23 content. We are doing a lot of stuff on here, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya.